Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Monkey Putter with another course review from PGA Tour 2K21. The course I'm going to be playing today is called Forest of Pendle GC. Now this is a brand new course, and as you can see it hasn't had any plays yet on the PlayStation, so I'm quite honoured. I'm going to be the first one. Now I've gone for the white tees at 7,163 yards, medium wind speeds, default direction, firm fast, and the default time of day and weather is noon and clear. So let's head off to that first tee and we'll see what this course has to offer. Loving the clubhouse in the background there. Looks really nice. And we've got a par 4 to open the round with, and it's a sharp dogleg to the right, as you can see. Elevated tee. It's looking nice. I hit the fade there just to try and take it around that slight bend in the fairway. It's looking pretty good. That's a tough pin placement on the right hand side of the green, because if you miss the green to the right it all runs away, as you can see, down towards the water hazard. Got about 160 yards to go. Bite. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not too much break on this one. That's a really nice opening birdie. It's not the easiest of holes, that. We've got par 5 coming up at the second. That's a lovely looking course from what I've seen already. Now I wonder if with that slight wind behind, it being slightly downhill as well, if I can carry that corner. This is going to have to be a really good swing. Yeah, it's a nice drive. Just made it over. That's a small target. It's going to be difficult to hit the green, let alone get close to the flag. Downhill as well. A little bit long. It's just going to run off the back of the green. was a bit clumsy. Tricky hole, that. Difficult green to hit. Especially with the wind behind, it's difficult to stop the ball. Now we've got a par 3, lengthy one. Slightly downhill, so it's going to be playing approximately 196 yards into that breeze. Oh, that's slightly fast. Making a bit hard work of this at the moment. That's heavy rough. 65 to 72%. Now, sometimes these have a habit of flying on you. And when it gets there, it's slightly downhill, so it's quite tricky to judge the distance on this. Not great. Another elevated tee. Now this is going to be tricky. As you can see, you've got water hazards right and left of the fairway, and the fairway does narrow. It's not a long par 4, it's just over 400 yards. I think I might err on the side of caution here and hit the 3-wood to try and avoid the water. Slightly uphill. Needs a big bounce. Yeah, that's a good shot. That was good course management there, because I could have hit the driver off the tee to try and leave myself a short shot to the green, but it was risky. Now this is another dog leg. It's into the wind as well, so we're just going to hit a fade here. Safely on the fairway, but it's going to be quite a long second, I think. Yeah, 200 yards plus 32 foot elevation. Needs a kind bounce. Right, bounce to the little left, and it's going to run off the back edge again. I've missed a few greens. Ooh, that was close. Those are the sort of chips you really should be holding. Now then, 6th hole, par 5. It's a good swing. Well, it's reachable, but it's a tough green to hit. As you can see, it's kind of elevated here, steep slopes all the way around. That wind is moving a lot as well. 200 and slight drop in elevations, about 230 yards. I'm not sure my hybrid is going to quite make it. This is going to have to be hit really hard. %104%, that's not bad at all. Well, it's made it over the first problem, but is it going to run too far? And that's not in bad shape, actually. It's a par 5, like I say, so it should be a fairly straightforward up and down. Ooh, I'm going to hold one of those in a minute. That's 2 that have been really, really close. Well, this is look at this. This is a really pretty part of the course. It's not. I thought it might come left a bit, and it hasn't done. Oh, that's a shame. That's quite a shallow bunker, so I could chip this. It's only 8 yards as well. Oh no, that's not very good. Well, I managed to save par, but it was a bit of a struggle. Oh, this is a little teaser. It's reachable, but very, very high risk. I think I'm going to hit the hybrid here and just try my best to get it on the fairway. It's a tricky one. Yeah, well played. .76 slight elevation, so it's going to be about 78 yards to go. Slightly downhill as well once it gets to the greens. My ball's on a downslope as well, and they generally shoot forward a bit coming off those downslopes. No, misjudged it. Not a good shot. Oh, I've misread it, I think. No, it hung on. I thought for a second that might just drift to the right of the hole, but it held its line at the end. Now the final hole of the front nine. This is a tricky drive. There's not a great deal of fairway to play with here. I'm going to hit the draw. I think I'm going to have to take a little bit off it as well. Oh, that still might run too far. Needs to sit. I'm going to run out of fairway. That's a shame. I had the right idea, I just didn't take enough off the shot. Now this is going to be tricky. Coming out of the heavy rough, downhill lie. I'm not going to be able to generate any spin on this. Wow, that's really heavy rough. This is such a risky shot that I'm trying here. This could go so horribly wrong. Needs to get down. Ah. No. Not chipping very well today. That's a par. Can't complain really. That's a tricky hole. If you miss the fairway off the tee, which obviously I did there, it left myself a really difficult second shot. This is going to be a layup as well. I'm going to hit a draw into that wind with the 3-wood. Got about 110 yards to go, but it's into that wind. We do have to be careful here. We don't want to go past the hole, so I might stick with the gap wedge. It's going to come up a little short, I think, but like I say, if I go long, it's downhill once it gets past the hole. It's an 8-mile-an-hour wind, though. I might give it a little extra. It's not too bad. Yeah, good birdie. Now, I wonder if I can hit the drive over that bank. I'm not sure I can. I mean, the wind is behind, and it's downhill, but this is going to have to be hit hard. Oh, the wind's just spun around 180 degrees. Well, that changes the shot completely. Ah, that's a shame. I'm going to have to aim it down that left-hand side now, and watch out for that slope as well. Oh, what a pity. Okay, so let's keep it down the left, but I'm going to hit a fade. And now the wind is 180 degrees the other way again. What a pain in the backside. And here it spins. So we've got about 180 yards to go. The wind can't make up its mind which way it's going to blow. The line looks good. Might need to bite. Sit. Yeah, it's a great shot. Another good hole, that one. Now we've got a par 5 here, but I don't think there's a route that we can take which will allow us to hit the driver. So we're being forced here to hit the 3-wood off the tee. Yeah, so this is going to be a 3-shotter because we can't get on... Or can we? I wonder. It's very tempting to give this a crack with the driver. No. It was a bit silly, really. I should have played it as the hole was intended to be played and just got it on the fairway. I'm not too far away from the green, but this is a tricky little shot. 23 yards if you include the elevation, but I'm in heavy rough. And I'm on an uphill lie as well. Nice birdie though. We've got another short par 4 here at the 13th, but again, got to be careful with the tee shot. I think on this occasion I'm going to have a go with the driver. Oh dear, that's a bad swing. That's a really bad swing. That needs a bit of luck. I'm on the fairway, but I might be blocked out by that tree. Not quite sure. I've got options here. I could play the pitch, or I could go for a normal shot and play the gap wedge, which is the shot I'm kind of drawn towards. Hitting into that wind though. Just hope it misses the tree. I think it missed the tree. It's looking good. Yeah, good shot. I wasn't sure if it was going to just catch the overhanging branches from the tree, but it did miss them, so that's good news. Now, I've got a friend of mine that has this thing about bridges that aren't straight. And that bridge in front has got a curve in it, so if he does watch this video, he's not going to like that bridge. Again, I've got to be a bit careful with the tee shot here, because it could, especially with the wind behind, run too far. Just wondering, actually, might be worth hitting the draw around that little island just there. If I can draw the ball around that. Might set me up for a good second. Let's give it a go. The only problem is that tree on the right. This is very risky. I could catch that tree. No, it's missed the tree. That's good. Yeah, it's a great result. About 80 yards. I'm tempted here actually to go with a lob wedge and give it plenty of backspin. Got the wind behind. Yeah, let's really pile on the backspin. Needs to spin now. Whoa, there we go. We've got par 5 now at the 15th. Let's see if we can get a birdie here. It's a narrow fairway. It looks like there's a possible route down the right hand side. Yeah, I think I'm going to go down the left hand side, because if I do hit the fairway down the right, I could have a tricky second shot. That tree is going to block me out a bit. This may not be reachable in 2 because of the wind as well, so probably a three-shotter, but first things first, I've got to hit that fairway. Now there is a narrow entrance to this green, so I'm going to hit the driver here. It's a little fast. Yeah, it's pretty good. No! Oh, that's really poor. This is some of the worst chipping I've done in a long time. That's a good putt. Makes up for a poor chip. This par 3's downhill. It's quite a small target. Quite a few of these greens are actually, which is good. Makes it tougher. Oh, just caught the upslope at the front of the green and killed it. Another yard or two and that could have been really, really good. Hooray! I finally hold one. About time. Yeah, no point hitting a driver here. It's quite quite a drop in elevation, 65 feet. It's not a long hole anyway, 388, so 3 wood should be fine. This is playing about 103 with a drop in elevation. Not sure the wind would be enough to get me there though. That part is downhill. Kick to the right. Yeah, that's a lovely shot. I don't know if you guys talk to your golf ball when you play. I do it, obviously I do it in the game because you've heard me, but I do it in real golf as well, and I think it's something that I picked up many years ago growing up as a young golfer watching Lee Trevino. He used to talk to his ball and encourage it to do certain things all the time, and I have a feeling I probably picked it up off him, and yeah, I've always done it. Now then, we've got a par 3 to finish, but it's a real tough one. It reminds me a little bit of the 17th at TPC Sawgrass. This is a tricky par 3. 196, drop in elevation is going to make it 187, but we're back into that wind. Anywhere on the green would be really nice. Ah, it's a bit long. Get off the green, get off the green, go on. Ah, I prefer to be chipping that from that distance. 50 feet. I'll do well to two-putt this. This is not easy. Looks a bit like a double breaker. It starts off going a little bit left to right, and then on the second half of the putt it goes a little bit right to left. I think it goes a bit more right to left than it does the other way, so I'm going to aim it a fraction, not much, just a fraction to the right of the hole. Right, here goes. 2 putts, please. Well, the distance is good. Is it going to stop? Yeah, that's not bad at all from where I was. That was one of those putts that could have gone horribly wrong. Tricky hole to finish with, that one. Great course though, I really liked it. Certainly had its challenges. So, really, really good. Yeah, if you haven't played that one yet, I highly recommend it. I can't really find fault with it, to be honest. It really makes you think. You've got to use good course management. Plenty of holes there to give you a bit of a headache. You've got to think it through. Bit of course management, but yeah, really good. Well done. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button down below, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. So take care, everyone, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.